Hello and welcome to Inner Circle Guidance. Today we're going to be doing a collective reading, but for those of you who are new to the circle, hello and welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every single day. And if you're looking for personal services or personal readings, I offer them through my website, innercircleguidance.com. Let's find out what the circle needs to know today. We have the Star, we have the Hermit, we have the Nine of Wands, we have the Emperor, we have the Five of Cups, we have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to take a couple more cards of clarity. We have the Eight of Cups, we have the Ten of Cups, we have the Death card, and the Seven of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. The Death card is really standing out to me, and the Death card is the card of spiritual enlightenment and spiritual awakening, but it's also the card of endings and new beginnings. And what I'm seeing is that there is this inner work that you've been doing. You've been going on a journey of self-discovery, but that work that you're doing on yourself is making pretty large changes to your relationships. The self-sabotaging behaviors that you see in others, or the things that they try to get away with, or the things that they're doing wrong, or that they're not being self-aware about, is becoming very apparent to you, which is putting you kind of in this position where you are deepening your relationships, but you're also experiencing some difficulties with them. You've really done a lot of inner work, but you're kind of at this point where you are in this particular area of your journey where you're starting to get frustrated. You feel a little stuck and like nothing's changed or happened, or that there's like this loss energy, this loss of balance, loss of feeling like you have a connection to some people in your life, or feeling very misunderstood by them. And there's a lot of negativity here. There's a lot of sadness, but things are going to get better. There's going to be more balance coming in. There's going to be a shift of energies happening. A lot of this is divinely guided at this time, and balance is going to be restored. What's interesting about 8, and the reason why I'm bringing 8 up, is that this particular year is the year of number 8. Last year was a 7 year. You do that by adding up all of the numbers in the year. 2024 would equal 8, 2023 equaled 7. Sevens are all about going deeper, self-discovery, whereas 8 is about abundance, but also karma. And the Chariot is also a card of karma, having to do with light and dark energies, having to do with balance, having to do with reaching a deeper level of authenticity. But what I'm seeing here with the Emperor is that not only are you leaning towards being kind of fed up with certain emotional situations with certain people, but I'm also seeing that you're being viewed as being this very, like the Emperor in its negative polarity, where the Emperor can be unfeeling in its negative polarity, can be arrogant, narcissistic, can be not very nice. I also keep hearing that you're being called things like arrogant, or you're being told that you are too much about yourself, which is the negative polarity of the Emperor. But what I'm actually picking up on here is that this is projection in a lot of ways, or it's the reaction to your confidence and to this awakening that you've gone through that is not sitting well with others, because the light that you are shining on them and their situation just by being present is causing them to have to wake up. It's causing them to have to question certain things about their own behavior and things like that. The difference between confidence and arrogance is that arrogance is false confidence. Arrogance is when you try to belittle people and put people down in order to feel superior. Whereas confidence is saying things from your truth. If you are speaking from your truth, then you don't need to be worried about falling into the negative polarity of the emperor. However, if you are being arrogant and you are being negative, then that's a different story, and you may need to shift your energy, because that's also going to sabotage you. But what I'm picking up here, because there's no other indication here other than the Seven of Swords, which has more to do with sabotaging behavior or doing something and thinking you're getting away with it, which I'm not picking up on that energy from you. I'm picking up that energy on this other group of people in your life, because the Five of Cups indicates that you have lost something, and the Eight of Cups indicates having to walk away from something. A lot of this negative energy is coming from other people in your life. It has to do with their own insecurities and their own unhealed problems, which is also being indicated here by the Star and the Chariot. Remember that the Chariot is about yin and yang energy, being in balance. But if you fall too far into one or the other, then the Chariot talks about being on a high horse and things being in kind of a negative moving energy. What you need to focus on right now is your journey. Focus on being as positive as you can, and try not to let these other people in your life cause you problems or make you feel lesser than you are. Try to keep your emotions in check though, but don't completely cut yourself off from them. Allow your emotions to come and go. Allow them to transit through you, because remember that emotions are energy in transition. They're going from one place to another. Make sure that you're doing the inner work and you're paying attention to your own journey. And I'm seeing that there's going to be some things that are going to be illuminated here soon. Things are going to move into a calmer sort of energy. Things are going to move into an energy where there's going to be more peace and more harmony. Things are going to be in more alignment, specifically in your relationships. But you've kind of got to get over this hump here. And for those of you who this is all happening at the very beginning of the year and you're coming across this reading at the very beginning of 2024. Remember that you can shift the energy at any time. Just because the year might have started off on the wrong foot doesn't mean it's going to stay on the wrong foot. You may just have some of these things that are happening that are difficult at this time, but it is being divinely guided. There is a purpose for it, and it may very much have to do with the fact that your presence is inciting change that's positive for other people in your life at this time. And I know that gets you to thinking then the question of, well, why is it always that I'm helping other people at the expense of my own happiness? But remember that whatever energy you put out into the universe is going to come back to you. It may not come back to you from the same exact person or in the same exact way, but it will get returned to you. So try to get out of that mindset, because it's not helpful and it's also not empowering. Try to shift your energy and focus on more empowering questions. Focus on positivity, your healing, and what you need to be doing. Don't focus on what other people are doing, aren't doing correctly, all those types of things. It's all going to work itself out. So if this reading resonated with you, don't forget to like this video and comment your affirmation down below. The affirmation for this reading is, I am standing in my power and I am unafraid to express my truth. And as always, may your life be full of light, full of love, abundance, and gratitude. I'll see you next time.